As we inch closer to June, naturally, we're gonna get more details for Toy Story 5. And thanks to Entertainment Weekly, that's exactly what we got. Not only did we get new characters, we have a much clearer picture of the story. If you are a fan of the Toy Story franchise, you're gonna wanna watch this whole video. Because we're starting with new story beats that all point to one thing. This is going to be a Jessie and Bullseye story. That's great because Joan Cusack will return to voice Jessie as the cowgirl adjusts to Bonnie's new social circle. You see, according to the new details, Bonnie's parents are looking around the neighborhood and noticing that the kids are a lot more social with these devices. Bonnie being new to the block, she's trying to make friends. It ain't necessarily working because she's playing with old toys. Naturally, Bonnie's parents go out then and get Lily Pad, and Bonnie begins to make new friends. This is when Jessie and the other toys get dismissed. Bonnie is out with her homegirls now, and the toys all turn to Jessie to try to figure out what's going on. Because we also learned that Woody and Buzz are not going to be in the first quarter of this film. Woody and Bo Peep are off rescuing other toys, and Buzz, well, he's dealing with 49 other Buzzes and Star Command business. But somehow, Jessie and Bullseye end up on a farm. What farm? Turns out it's Emily's farm, her first kid. This is when we're introduced to the new characters, new toys, and kid, Blaze. Now, Blaze is the first human introduced since Bonnie in Toy Story 3. And if you ask me, that has to be important. It's when Jessie and Bullseye get to the farm, the dynamics of the story really begin to change. At the farm, we meet a group of older tech toys. Smarty Pants, a potty training toy who will be voiced by Conan O'Brien. Atlas, a hippo, is a GPS device. And Snappy is a digital camera. We've all had one of those. These toys, though, have a 2000s vibe to them that I think is intentional. It's clear we're leaning on the tech narrative, and if you think about it, the 2000s is when our toys first got smart. Smarty Pants, the potty training toy, most likely helped Blaze learn to use the bathroom. Atlas, the little blue hippo, the GPS device, most likely helped her learn her world. However, his calibration is surely a bit off by now. And Snappy, honestly, I feel the worst for Snappy because digital cameras were the first to go the minute our toys went digital, ironically. The point I'm making is, I wonder if they somehow changed Jessie's perspective to help her compromise with the relationship between Lily Pad and Bonnie. They play devil's advocate. They can say how tech has also changed a toy's lived experience. And there's more evidence of that notion when we dig deeper into the new kid, Blaze's character. Blaze, being older, you can argue her relationship with technology and toys is a bit more balanced. You see her here using this laptop, probably to help Jessie find their way back home. Blaze is also a farm girl, so she's more connected to nature. She has a horse, Daffodil, who Bullseye connects with instantly. What I'm getting at here is Blaze's character seems like the middle of two extremes, the tech kids and the pre-tech kids. Come to think of it, Blaze sounds like a millennial, which again is more evidence of the next level storytelling that I love about Pixar. And I'm also a millennial, so it was very easy to recognize. The millennial generation represents the last generation to be outside and the first generation to go digital. That is Blaze. And it is once again an indication of the genius level storytelling on Pixar's behalf. It makes me ask the question, does Bonnie represent Gen Z in this particular scenario? Hey, we don't need to take it that far. However, the new details published by Entertainment Weekly give us a much clearer picture of Toy Story 5. And I think if you're a fan of the franchise, and if you have been around since the beginning, the way that they plan on ending this story, hopefully, is perfect. Now, to that point, in a recent interview, Andrew Stanton, director, writer, Toy Story legend, did bring up the fact that there was enough material left over to make 2 more Toy Story films. He also made it very clear in that same interview, he wouldn't be coming back to film them. He wants to spend more time at home. He wants to spend more time with his family. And after 45 years of work, yeah, I think he deserves that. Honestly, we could probably see who Woody and Bo Peep are off saving, or why there are 50 Buzz Lightyears now. But to be honest with you, they could easily make those stories into a series. do like Star Wars has been doing, is just and running it up on streaming platforms with TV shows. I think that's a great next step for this franchise. They would really kill it with the kids in the TV show department. So with that, guys, let me know what you thought about the details for Toy Story 5. How excited are you about the film? And with that, y'all know what I want y'all to do. Stay animated out there, and I'll see you in the next one.